think that improvement was made in the fall, but most notably it was the final evaluation, which basically shows that I'm more, I guess I put my guard down, I'm more connected with my students, more excited, I'm joking with them, we're just working together. So I think there was a huge transformation where before I just kind of was just teaching the material, lecturing, where now I was trying to incorporate different techniques, handouts, primary sources, and things into my lessons. So I think that also helped in how I presented my material.
So what do you need to develop as you continue to go into the classroom, and what do you think you bring to the classroom that would be an asset to any social studies?
Okay. I think in terms of planning, I just know for me with social studies, I can't just read a text and be lectured to. I need some type of visual as well. And so I think in terms of bringing in different methods of doing that, like in my PowerPoints that I had, most of my PowerPoints didn't just have text in them, but they also had an image to go along with that, so that it helps students to make sense of what they're viewing. Yeah, so for example, so when I'm talking about Tsar Nicholas II in World War I, this is an image of Nicholas II with the troops on the war front and the Eastern Front. And then with Rasputin, an image of Rasputin. So I think being able to bring in different visuals and movie clips from United Streaming and things like that, I think also helps in my lessons. Also, when I plan to, I try to keep my PowerPoints kind of specific. They're not lengthy in how they're presented. And also, one thing that I developed in my student teaching was, like I said, was bringing in different sources and letting the students kind of do their own inquiry or discovery with the social studies, and then coming together as a class and talking about what they viewed. So I think in terms of just modifying and changing up my lessons, I've come a long way in that sense. A couple things I need to work on, I guess, is picking students. Like if I ask questions, picking students specifically rather than just throwing it out there and letting someone else talk. And I just think that's just going to come with time once I have my own classroom, just because I don't think I had that relationship with my students in my student teaching to actually just call on them, because I didn't want to, because I guess I wasn't with them all year. So I think once I'm teaching, that's going to be something I'll work on, just to make sure that all students are included and I can understand where they're at or areas to reteach or to revisit if it's a problem.
Thank you very much.